Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Today we are doing a new style of video and I'm super excited. Our Dollar Tree community has exploded. I've talked about it before. There's so many new channels, DIYs, pins on Pinterest, Instagram pages, all dedicated to the Dollar Tree. And when I started my channel, it was like far and few between. There were not that many Dollar Tree channels. So it's absolutely amazing to see new accounts coming, new DIYs, new ideas. I absolutely love that. But I also think as I'm looking at some of these DIYs, not everything can be as it seems. Is it more cost effective to make it from the Dollar Tree, or can I just save money and time and buy the actual item itself? So for these videos, we're going to be recreating Dollar Tree DIYs, putting it to the test, and I'll let you guys know if I think that it's worth the try. I know we've all been there on Pinterest looking at pins. Is it worth the try? Should I spend the money? Is it going to be too hard? I will be your guinea pig, guys. If you want me to try something for you, send me the link, send me the pin, send me a DM. I will try to recreate it and let you guys know if it's worth a try. Alright, you guys, subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. I would love to have you. You can also give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Let's get started on our first DIY. Our first DIY that we're going to see if it's worth a try is from the Instagram account Simple Made Pretty. Her name is Melanie. She also has a YouTube channel and I believe she has a blog. I follow the hashtag Dollar Tree community, and every time there's like a new DIY, someone reposted and it pops up, and when I saw this, I saw Ray Dunn, I saw greenery, I'm like, I need to try to recreate this, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth a try for yourselves. For this project, I grabbed 2 of the Dollar Tree brooms, 3 of the over-the-door hangers, and then a package of the zip ties. So as I got started, I knew that the space between my windows was much smaller, so I wasn't going to have enough space to use the whole over-the-door hook hanger. So what she did was basically just pull up the over-the-door part, and she used that to attach it. What I just did is I decided to take both of those parts off so that I just had 3 hooks, and then I used the zip ties to hook it onto the poles. Once I was able to do that for all 3 of the over-the-door hook hangers, I was basically left with 3 pieces, and I just used a few zip ties, zip tied it all on there, did a dab of the Gorilla hot glue on the back, and then it was good to spray paint. Once the zip ties were on and put in place, I went downstairs and used 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum flat black spray paint. I love the flat black. It looks so nice in your kitchen for the farmhouse look. I definitely would recommend that, and it wasn't that expensive. Spray paint was dry, that's when the hard part happened. Hanging this little sucker was difficult. I thought, yeah, I'll be able to use the heavy-duty command strips. Nope. I ended up having to drill it into the wall just so that it would stay in place. Because the back of, I wasn't even thinking about this, but because of the back of the poles is not flat, it was really difficult to use the command strips. So I grabbed some screws and I did screws into each top of the hole for each broom, and then I did 2 on the bottom just to make sure that it was super secure. But I did have a lot of trouble hanging it. Hanging it was probably the hardest part, and a part that I do not want to recreate because I was getting super frustrated up there. So in her picture, she had this beautiful greenery draping hers, and I'm like, I need to do that too. So I went to AC Moore or Michael's, I can't remember which one, and I found this greenery. It was buy one get one free, originally $30, but I was able to get them for $15 each, which is still kind of expensive. And I think hanging the greenery over it actually kind of hides any of the flaws. It looks kind of naked or bare without it, so I definitely would recommend trying to find something that's affordable that you can drape over it. Then y'all, once I had it hung up, I realized my curtains don't look that good. My curtains were throwing it all off. I kept looking at it and I was not loving it, so I'm like, I need to switch out my curtains. So I'm going to share with you guys how I switch out my curtains. Super easy. The curtains in my living room I did this one, and it's really, really easy and inexpensive to do. So if you guys are in a pinch for cash and you need curtains, this works really, really amazing. So I'm going to put a previous tutorial that I shared how to create your own pillows on a budget. I will put that video as well as some of my favorite videos that I like to watch when I'm creating curtains, which is really affordable, but me explaining it is not that awesome. I think these curtains, for this fabric, it was like $8 for 3 yards. So this little piece of fabric would have cost probably under $5 to make, which is a really, really good deal because it doesn't take that much fabric. The more fabric, the thicker it's going to be, so you might want to add 2 panels to your rod. I already had a pre-hung rod up that I wanted to use, so I needed to make it the kind that the rod would go through the fabric. So you want to make sure that you're leaving some extra space to fit whatever size rod you're going to be using. The hem tape for me is foolproof. I don't have a sewing machine. I don't really want to be bothered with learning how to use that. It's like when I'm in a pinch and I'm trying to make a quick update to my house, I want it to be as easy as possible, and doing it this way is super duper easy, super affordable. So be sure to check in the description box for all of the walkthrough tutorials, prices of the fabrics, links to the fabric, the hem tape, all of that good stuff. It's all down there for you guys. So after the curtains were switched out, it was definitely more my style and it looked much more cohesive with my house. It just did not look like it did not fit in. So now I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of how much I spent, how much time I spent, and all of the ratings for this project. So the final verdict is in. Is it worth a try? Yes, I would definitely say give it a try. If you guys have that farmhouse style, if you have mugs that you want to display, it looks really nice. It didn't cost me that much money. It didn't take me that much time. You need like medium skill. Hanging it was the only issue. You want to make sure that everything's level and it looks cohesive because it kind of like mirrors each other. That's all it is. It does put holes in your wall, and I saw the video where she was like taking it off and put it on the back of her door, and I'm like, no honey, I am not taking this down until I move. It was such a pain in the butt to get up that it ain't coming back down. So I definitely think that it did not cost that much. Like the greenery around it can be reused, so I don't even consider that a cost because that's definitely something that you can use in other ways. Definitely subscribe, give your girl a thumbs up if you like it. If you guys are still here and you're a real one, leave the word zebra in the comment section down below. I absolutely love to read how you guys use the word. Here are a few from my previous video. Again, leave the word zebra in the comment section down below. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go turn on my air, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, you guys.
Here she comes like the rays of the sun, she shines. A 10 out of 10, Lord, she's no less than a dime. And helps me unwind, yeah. The right kind of woman to help me feel fine. And I've been waiting for most of my life to have this love come and bury my strife and carry on. And carry on.